It's kind of been a while. I think it's been, it'll be 7 months next week since I posted a video. And for that, I have no excuse. Life happens sometimes, and I did record a lot of videos, but I didn't edit them. So it could be a mix of things because editing takes long, but I've done it before, so it's not really an excuse. But I'm gonna turn that off real quick. But so yeah, I've missed this. I've missed uploading. I've done a lot of collecting since then. Didn't throw away the hobby or anything. Just had a lot of stuff come up. I almost took a job that would have taken up a lot of my time, but I decided not to take it. And decided to stay at the current job that I have. And then also my sister got married this summer. Had a lot of traveling to do to visit friends, family out of state for other weddings. A lot of weddings in the past few months, but it's been a good 7 months of an accidental little break from YouTube, but I'm hopefully back for a while now. Like I said, I missed it, and I do want to put a lot of more work in this channel. I feel like it was going in a good direction, and I want to keep doing that. So I have a lot to show you guys, a lot of new pickups, a lot of cool things in my collection now. So and a lot more things to come too, because like always, there's more stuff coming out every week. But as you saw in the first part of this video, I was just at Target. I picked up a bookshelf, something that I desperately needed. It's very similar to this one. This one was actually built by some family friends, and they gave it to me for free because they knew I had a collecting hobby, and it worked out. Because actually, if you can see here, each one of these shelves has a light. Each one has its own plug, though, so that's kind of the only bummer. So I have to find a power strip for all of them. But I'll get that set up eventually. I also want to sand that and stain it so it matches the rest of my furniture. You'll see that in a second. But the bookshelf that I bought, it's one of those 5-shelf stacking bookshelves from Target. Usually $90. Got it for 50. So hopefully, when you guys see what I have over here now, you'll understand why I bought the bookshelf. Because the thing I have now is one of those old little pipe stacking shelves from that you can get like Walmart for real cheap. But I got it when Toys R Us was closing for $1. They were using it as a shelf. It wasn't actually sold there. I got it for $1, so because they were selling everything. So I got a bookshelf. You also see that I found the Captain Marvel wave. A lot of Marvel Legends wave have passed since my last video. I think I've got most of them. You'll see once I get my collection set up and everything which ones I have and which ones I haven't. I sold some stuff. Not any crazy things, but I think I'm at a point where I feel comfortable with my collection, and I'll just really add the things that I really want. It's okay to be picky sometimes. I was just watching Foxy For Real's video, and that's what he was talking about, as being a little bit more picky in the 2019 for collecting, which I like because I have a lot of stuff that usually ends up in the sell pile, and I don't know why I bought it. So yeah, I'll be getting that bookshelf set up. But no new Captain Marvel Legends. I almost picked up the young Sam Jackson and the Captain Marvel with the jacket and the cat. So maybe I'll get those at some point, but not for $20 and not right now because those will probably go to clearance at some point. Sadly, a lot of MCU figures do that. So that happens. Speaking of spending money, I talk about being responsible and spending money and not being picky, but I bought myself a little Christmas gift. I bought myself a Switch. It's charging in the other room right now, but I've had it for about 3 weeks now. Yeah, something like that. I love it. I bought it for Super Smash Bros. Mainly, but it's pretty awesome, gonna be honest. So I got that. I got some AirPods for Christmas. That was awesome. So now I can wear them in public and not hear the haters. But they have great sound. No wires, nice. So yeah. And I actually, since I last recorded, I got a new phone. So I had to upgrade have the Verizon upgrade plan, so it was a good deal for that. This thing is like $50 a month more than my previous bill, which kind of sucks because that goes into Fig money. But it is the XS Max iPhone, which is pretty great. The screen's awesome, and the video quality and everything is pretty good too. So that kind of wraps up everything. Once I get around my room, I'll show you guys all my updates as stuff is falling in the distance in my room. But anyway, a lot of pops, as you can see over here above my window. Still get my Black Series stack up here. So I'll get to everything here in a second. And I'm excited to show you guys what's going on here. But once I get that bookshelf together, things are going to look a lot more organized. But I will get on to showing you guys a little update around my room. Also, I got a message from somebody that they thought that I was dusted by Thanos, and to say, no, I did not get dusted. But thank you for your concern. All right, sorry for the random bags and boxes over there, but kind of running out of space, so this will be good. Another reason that I want the bookshelf is it'll save some space. But this is what I have going on right here. As you can see, MCU, random pops, literally no type of organization with those pops, just kind of random. Some just regular comic book Avengers and Fantastic Four characters and some Spider-Man characters. And then I have the Pennywise pops and the Pennywise NECA figure, which I got down here. And you can't really see it that well, but actually, yeah, you can see it. The top shelf and the middle shelf are bowing very badly. So it'll be good to have a wooden shelf that won't bend as much, hopefully. I would expect it not to, but that's mainly why I'm getting one. And it's crap. It really is. Next to that, I have basically random pops too. I have all the Star Wars pops that I have on the left side. Don't have a lot of Star Wars pops. Since I collect Black Series, I try to stay away from that. But yeah, just have all my Marvel Legends villains. I used to have the MCU stuff over here. I think you can see it in the background in a couple of my videos. And then I have X-Men on the top, and more X-Men up there. So it'll be nice to have all the X-Men on one shelf, and I get the tall one, and all the villains on one shelf too. So it'll be a nice little organization of my Legends, and then I think I'm going to have just all pops on this shelf. So I have a lot more than I used to, just from gifts and buying the past couple months. So as we get over here, there's my mirror. Hello, what's up? I have my whole Black Series. Well, not my entire Black Series. I have some over here, but this is kind of just set up to have like solo characters. As you can see, spoiler alert, Darth Maul. If you haven't seen Solo by now, then that's your fault. But I actually think, yeah, I completed all the solo characters right here. So good to finally get all of those. I think my last pickup was getting L3, Val, and Rio from Target, which was a nice little surprise when I was hunting. They're all just on the pegs when I walked in one day. And then got Jabba the Hutt. I got him in a trade at a toy show not too long ago. I don't think that ever made it into a video, but I traded Hasbro Deadpool and $100 for Jabba and the Shadow Squadron, which I actually sold the Shadow Squadron for $100. So I wish I would have kept it, but just the two troopers that were in it, I didn't think I really needed, because I didn't really have a place to display them. But then over here, just got 3 Game Warring Guards. Finally finished the Bounty Hunters, which is awesome. Got Leia and her Bausch outfit, and then Lando back there. And sorry for the cut. I actually just about dropped my phone, which would not be great. Okay, so 3 Game Warring Guards, Bounty Hunters, some Raiders, Jawa, got the Dewback, and the Sand Trooper for $15 on clearance at Walmart, which was a nice surprise. I went on a hunt. I think it was on Black Friday. Yeah, that sounds right. And saw it sitting at the Walmart in Sandusky, which was cool because I never go there, and actually bought something. And then I got my Rogue One display. I love how the Rebel Troopers look. That's why I have 4 of them. So I'm probably going to try to get some more because I want to recreate the scene from A New Hope with all the Rebel Troopers, or the scene from Rogue One 2 with Vader. But got Krennic and some Death Troopers up here. Rey's speeder is kind of random, but I feel like it fits with the rest of the characters. And how I have these guys stacked is I just have some Black Series boxes behind them. And then Rey's speeder, Jabba, the Scout Trooper on his bike, and Enfys Nest are... Oh, sorry for the focus there. I think that's better. They actually all stacked on top of Star Wars mugs that I got as a gift 2 years ago, I think it was, from my sister. So that was cool. Didn't really want to use the mugs for coffee, which I drink enough of anyway. So I decided to use them for display purposes, and they do a good job of holding these guys up. And then I actually have a Min Min Trooper box as Jabba's bed, since Black Series doesn't have a bed like that. I thought about buying a custom one, but maybe I'll do that eventually. But it looks good. I picked up Slave Leia and the other Leia in her Bausch outfits at Toy Hunters in Mansfield, who I've mentioned that store before. Great store. I do have some footage from them that maybe I'll show at some point. More footage that did not make it into video. I think I have some Kokomo footage that never made it into a video either, so maybe I'll do like a archive video just to show all the things about. Because there's also a Columbus toy show the second time around that I went to, so we'll get to that eventually. Moving over, new little display for my Spider-Man villains. I think it looks cool. It's kind of like a Mysterio Nightmare type setup, but I thought it looks cool. I actually need to fix that because people are falling, and I just now realized that. Didn't notice, but I think Prowler went for a tumble. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. I now have 2 Venom figures, which I'm totally okay with after the Venom wave. And I think you guys saw up there, finally got Carnage, Doctor Doom, and a bunch of other cool villains that I'll get to more in-depth in a collection video. But moving up, got a First Order shelf. Looks awesome. Finally got the Kylo Ren Walmart exclusive for $5, which was awesome. Got all the new trilogy and original trilogy characters. Empire, and then I basically is a combination of Clone Wars and prequels. So that looked good. And then up here, get a better view. Some ad icons, some good ones. Finally got some plastic cases for the Jeffrey Pops, as I want to keep those ones in good shape for as long as I have them. So some nice little online exclusives like the Rice Krispie and these cereal pops from the Funko shop. Had to be very quick to get those. And yes, I still have not replaced the blinds in my room, which if you've been here since the beginning of this vlog, you know that I have not had blinds on this window for the longest time. And that's probably mostly just from me being lazy. But anyway, got some Disney Pops up here. Toy Story. I love this flocked Sully Pop in the flocked blue. Then I got some Inside Outs. Wally. Eevee. I think Wally looks great. Just saying. Adventure Time, which I actually just ordered BMO online for $15, I think it was. So a decent deal for BMO. I think that's the price on Stashpedia. But got a couple other Star Wars pops, and Mr. Rogers and Mickey and Catbug from Bravest Warriors. If you know what Bravest Warriors is, then props to you, because that is an awesome show. And it's by the same creators as Adventure Time. So if you have time on YouTube, which if you're watching this video, then I know you have time to do absolutely nothing with your life and watch YouTube videos, then go watch Bravest Warriors. And then I got Notorious B.I.G. from the Toy Tokyo exclusive, which it was $30 for the pop and a protector, which was an awesome deal because it was right after the restock. So got that one. And then bottom row, Pikachu, Flocked Portrop, Hot Topic Girl exclusive. Finally got the Hades Chase from Kokomo last time I went. And then Hercules Chase and Reg Far Chase. And then, as I sit down, some of my more exciting pops that I got recently. Pillsbury Doughboy. Lucky I got at Kokomo Not Kokomo, I'm sorry. The Columbus Toy Show is where I got lucky. I actually traded the Invisible Man chase that I got at Walgreens and the, I think it was the Jason Walgreens exclusive. I traded those 2 pops and $20 and got lucky. So I think that was a pretty good deal. And then, of course, Pillsbury and Buzz are from the Funko shop, and I think I've mastered the way of getting Funko shop exclusives. No, I do not have a bot, but I just have quick trigger fingers on the Funko shop. So I got the flocked Big Bird pop, which you'll see why, because I got a little trigger happy with some other Sesame Street pops. And then the Diamond Baymax. And then here we go, some more Sesame Street pops. I think the flocked versions are so much better than the regular ones, so that's why I got these. But I got Bert, Ernie, Elmo, and Big Bird in a bundle on Mercari, and then I got Cookie Monster on its own. So different times, but finally I was able to finish these. I probably won't get the other Sesame Street pops just because that's like a whole bunch that I don't need to get. But and then one of my favorite pickups of the year is definitely the Prince Adam from the YouTube video. If you know where this is from, then you know why I love having this in my collection, because this video played nonstop in my dorm room in college. So I definitely need to pick this one up from the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So got that at line. I think it took like 6 months to ship, so probably took as long as I was gone on YouTube. So got that, dude. Okay, so as you can see, a lot missing from the shelf because I finally have it together and slowly adding figures to my shelf. I wasn't really planning on using the top. If anything, I was going to put pops up here, but kind of have just random characters. I guess a lot of Spider-Verse characters and Daredevil characters, but we got some X-Force. I think they look good up on top of the shelf. So we're going to keep that like that for a little bit. I'll probably change it around. One thing that I have a problem doing is I don't really change my setup very often, except I actually changed this recently since the last couple of videos on my channel, which I like the setup with Job in the middle. But yeah, I got some stuff in the back, just random boxes to get some of the figures up higher. But this is just my regular Marvel shelf. Finally have X-Men together, Avengers, Fantastic Four. They look great. So that's what I have now. This shelf right here I think is going to be a Spider-Verse shelf. And then I'll probably do all of Marvel villains right here because I still got all these guys right here. But we'll figure it out. And then down here I got my MCU figures. There's a couple I haven't been able to fit in there yet. So hopefully I'll have some rearranging to do to fit them all in. It's kind of dark in the back, but there's also some figures back there like Maria Hill, Sam Jackson, whatnot. But Nick Fury, I mean, sorry. I love that Thanos figure, by the way, from the 3-pack with Doctor Strange and Iron Man. Even just with the repaint and the new sculpt for the head, looks great. So yeah, that's my MCU setup, I think. Down here, I'm actually very tempted to buy a Infinity Gauntlet because they're like $64 right now at Walmart on clearance. I think that would look amazing right under the MCU shelf. So we'll consider that. Otherwise, I'll probably put my Pennywise pops down there. But up here, I think I'm just gonna stack pops to the ceiling like I used to. So it'll be good to be able to see them for once instead of having a bunch of legends in front of them. So looking great already. Yeah. So I think that wraps it up for my room video for right now. This is kind of a mix of a couple days together because I had to go to work and whatnot. But this shelf was pretty easy to put together. I just didn't have a lot of time to do it all at once. But if you have a Target near you that has the shelf on clearance, I don't know if it's clearance or if it's a sale, but it's for $50 right now. So if you see it, definitely buy it because it's nice and heavy duty. Could fit a lot of figs up there. And pops fit in. So I think if it's like 2 pops stacked on top of each other and then a row of 6, I think. So if you want to get it for pops, it's perfect. So if I ever run out of room, I might put pops in the back and then legends in front of it, like I kind of did with my other shelf. But we'll see. I actually have a pretty exciting purchase tomorrow at GameStop. I might make 2 purchases. We'll see. I know I have some Legends coming in. I won't tell you which ones those are. Not Captain Marvel, but a little surprise for you. And the other pickup, maybe I'll put a little clue at the end of this video. But it's gonna look pretty good. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it yet, but it'll be a nice pickup. And it's not the Infinity Gauntlet that I already mentioned, but you'll see. It'll be exciting. But that's all I get right now. I will see you guys tomorrow after work, probably in GameStop. So I will see you then. So we're back where the video started. These were not here when I was here last time. That's all they have.